Hey guys, Michael Newrock. I'm on the Aussie yen on the 4-hour time frame, and I've just been alerted to this buy trade that I'm considering taking. So I'm just going to move this to the side. Let's have a look. We've got a nice crossover there with the fast moving average crossing over the slow moving average. Trend followers just turned green, and take a look. I've got 6 out of 6 flush green, full house of my higher time frames indicating that it's going up. My RSI is above the 50. My MACD is looking really nice and strong above the 0 line, above the signal line, and my stochastic has crossed over to the upside as well. Okay, so all in all, everything's telling me that this trade is potentially going up. I've got about 80 pips for my stop, and around that 70 pips to my recent target. So I'm going to, or recent high. So I'm going to take this trade, and let's just wait a second. There we go. Now, sometimes it's instantaneous. Other times it'll take a second. It works by the tick, so don't panic. But stops have been placed just under the slow moving average. We're in a very strong buyer's market right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lock in some profits as we get closer to that high. I've got my trade management all in place already. I can adjust that if I like. So, just over 60 pips there to the upside before I should really consider locking in profits, because you can expect the unexpected in trading, and when you hit a high, often you'll get a correction to the downside, battle of the bulls and the bears. Anyway, let's see how it goes. This is exciting. I'm going to pause the video right now, come back as soon as I have an update. Cheers. Hey, back. Let's have a look. Nice. 1,440, just shy of 1,440 bucks in profit. And what are we looking at? Just under 60 pips. Now, before I came on this video, I adjusted my trade management to click in its first profit locking at that 60 pips mark. It's close now. I'm getting nervous, and I want to lock in profits just in case the dark side comes. So I'm going to pause it again right now and get back as soon as I have another update. Cheers. Alrighty, I'm back, and check it out. Boom. I've got both positions locked in. Let's have a look. We're sitting on just over 60 pips, 62, 63 pips. My positions have been locked in. Let's have a look at around 40, 46, 47 pips, 45 pips, and around 30 pips. So all done by the Profiteer management system. It's very flexible, so I was able to change it mid-trade and adjust it, because sometimes you want to just take that trade then and there on the entry, and then adjust your management based on how the trade's going and what the recent highs, recent lows have been. So anyway, I'm looking at just over 1,500 bucks in profit. The music's still playing, so I'm still partying. Profits are locked in. If it goes against me, hey, I've made some decent money and some decent pips on a very reasonable lot size. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to pause right now, come back as soon as I have another update. Alrighty, I'm back, and my first part's been taken out. 559 bucks in the bank, added to my capital, so not too upset. That's a good trade. It did extend beyond that recent high, but next bar came crashing down. Now I have my second position locked in, just on 540 bucks right now, and all the conditions are still looking good. The fast moving average is way above the slow moving average. My trend follower is green. My RSI is well above the 50 line. My MACD is up. My stochastic is up. My high time frames are all up. So let's see where this trade takes me. I could cash out. I could have cashed out at the high, but it's always a retrospective thing in trading. You always need to be happy with your results. But as I say, always be closing, just like in sales. In this case, we're closing trades out. We're adding equity to capital. We're locking in profits as we go, and that's a winning formula no matter what system you use. And certainly when it's up, we're not talking about being 10 or 20 pips up. It's seen a high of what, 75, 80 pips, and currently around 60 pips. So, looking great, looking strong. I'm going to see how this trade goes. I'll be back as soon as I have another update. Cheers. Hey, I'm back, and take a look at this. First trade complete 559. That happened a little while ago, but take a look at the current trade, 2,070 odd dollars. It's just been going phenomenal. We've got profits locked in, and currently sitting at well, it's reached a high of 178 pips, sitting at about 172 with about 80 pips locked in. Now I could tighten it right now, and I guess I should, but it is the second position. I've already added to my capital of around that 560 bucks. I've got another 1,000 or so locked in profits. So, sitting pretty. All conditions are good, and my trailing can take the trade from this point on. I'm really looking at it moving a little higher. It's in a very, very strong upward move. I mean, obviously anything can happen, but at the end of the day, it's free money right now. Profits are locked in, so I'm trading with the market's money. And I've seen a lot of trades that from this position will go to 3, 4, 5,000, 10,000 in profit, and that's what it's all about. Maximize the amount of money you can make from every trade. So trading's it's like a game of the money or the deal, where you don't know what the deal is. Right now, I can cash out for $2,000 on that trade, or I can stay in. I'm going to stay in. I know some of you will be saying, no, take the money, and you're welcome to. You can do that. It's got the flexibility to allow you to do whatever you want. So take the money now, tighten the stops, leave them the same, and see how far it goes. It's up to you. But let's see how this trade goes. And that's the exciting thing about trading. Anything can happen. See you soon. Hey, I'm back, and that's all I can say. I mean, that wasn't supposed to happen. But 1,550 bucks in profit added to my capital. I'm going to sleep well tonight. That's why you need a lock in profits. Should I have tightened my stops in that second position? Well, in retrospect, everything is a lot easier, and yeah, I should have. There was plenty of pips still in that trade, yet to give it some room if it was going to continue. But that's life. A little shy, like 900 bucks shy or so off the high when I could have just taken the money. But, I could have taken the money at 20 pips. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of traders, they'll get all Chicken Little on themselves and take the money when they could have stayed in the trade for a lot longer. So I'm overall really pleased with the trade. It was an easy trade. Profiteer managed the trade, and it's almost 1,600 bucks more in my account now than there was, a couple of days ago before this trade. So, hey, I'm not one to complain. So look forward to seeing you get results on Profiteer. Till next time, good trading, live well, and I'll see you soon.